Just a fair trigger warning, there's like some suicidal topics like self-harm, abuse, etc. Yeah, it's kind of sorry about coming onto my channel out of nowhere, but I feel like I need to talk about this. I'm gonna start this video saying that I usually love Darman videos, keyword usually. It's a nice way to pass the time and laugh at like brain-rotting content meant for children. Right! I would like to say Darman's videos in the past year have mostly lost my personal interest. They've strayed from what made them so interesting to me in the first place, which were the absurd titles and storylines that were so predictable was actually fun watching somewhat. Which technically he still does now, but they feel so YouTubed. I don't know how to describe that. I guess I prefer his older ones from 2021 because they were simpler, shorter, and a lot more funny, I guess. I don't like them. I kind of like them ironically, but overall they were fun videos, not counting the videos dealing with certain topics. However, I came across a certain video, the worst video I have ever seen in my entire life. Teacher kicks out emo student. What happens next is shocking. I'm giving a heartfelt warning to everyone I've ever known. Do not watch this video. Oh my god, it is awful. The way I found this video was interesting because I was searching for specifically a video to make fun of with one of my friends who had never seen his content before. So as an introduction, I picked a short, seemingly harmless video. That was a mistake. The video starts off with this emo girl named Kirsten who's wearing like spiky bracelets and a black belt and pink highlights. Is that an emo thing? Either way, personally, this girl feels a lot more normal than whatever the stereotype is, so like, whatever. The minute she walks into the room, the popular girls in the back are making fun of her, even the teacher.
You know, before you judge someone, you should get to know them.
You know, like normal Darman video. The main mean girl's name is Rose. Wow, real subtle. Then they just...
Wouldn't worry about...
Did the psych ward give you those bracelets to cover up your scars?
Rose.
Huh? And the teacher doesn't even like say anything. She just continues whatever she's doing. By the way, the teacher's name is Mrs. Savage, so like whatever, her opinion isn't even valid. I mean, at least there's one guy who calls Rose out, so like good for him, I guess, but oh my god. Then they go to lunch. Kirsten is sitting alone like your average Darman protagonist. Then they mention that she's mentally unstable and could cut someone. Okay. Who wrote this? Oh yeah, Darman and some other guy. He literally put that in the fucking script. After this whole lunch table fight scene, they cut to some guy being handcuffed at school for possession of drugs in front of the principal and Mrs. Savage. They explain that someone sold drugs to him, but they just don't know who. Just then, Kirsten walks by, and in typical Darman fashion, the plot has been set. Also, they keep packing with the out-of-pocket insults or whatever, having Kirsten walk by Rose's car, and Rose is like, "Oh, did you get abandoned by your parents or something, you fucking weirdo?" And like, okay. Like, nobody said anything. Who hurt you? They then cut to a bathroom scene where Rose and her friends are putting on makeup, and lo and behold, guess who's selling the drugs? It's Rose. Wow, who could have seen that coming? Well, they're talking about literally selling drugs in a public restroom. Kirsten walks out of the bathroom stall and they're all appalled like she wasn't allowed to take a shit or something. Kirsten even mentions that she literally just went to the toilet, though honestly, if I was Kirsten, I would have stayed in the bathroom till they left, but that's just me. Rose then says if Kirsten tells anyone, she will make her life miserable, which to be honest, she's already doing, but you know, zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket. Miss Savage just awkwardly slides in and asks Kirsten to talk, and sneaky little Rose puts the drugs in her bag. We then cut to class again, and they're solving this math problem or something. I don't know, it's not that important. Rose steals Kirsten's answer, and wacky hijinks ensue. In a panic, Kirsten tries to expose Rose for selling drugs, but Rose beats her to it, so now the teacher's looking through both of their bags for drugs. And if you remember from before, Rose hid the drugs in Kirsten's bag. When they find the drugs, Kirsten's all like, and like, you know, this scene would have been fine if it was just that. But no. Hey, it's Editing Zora. So I forgot to mention one little thing, and that one little thing being this, the worst fucking thing ever, where like they constantly mention self-harm and that Kirsten, the character, probably cuts herself. Like, I'm sorry? What? Why would you write that in? Why would you say that? What the fuck? They also show scars on her wrist? Like actual scars? Person then decides this would be the perfect opportunity to trauma dump, I'm joking, have a so you see moment, and tell her entire class she's only known 2 days max, I think, that her parents fought over drugs and they beat her up because she got rid of their pills and she got put in child protective services. And you want to know the worst part? It didn't even matter. It made no difference in her current situation. Like, that was not necessary to write in Dar, man, because she just told her story and they just said, damn, man, that sucks. But you still had drugs in your bag, though. Plus, like, a minute later, the guy who was arrested came in and told the class that Rose was the one who sold the pills to him. And the video pretty much ends there. How the fuck is this video monetized? How is this video on YouTube? Catered towards kids! What the fuck? I get Rose and the teacher are supposed to be bad people and, like, antagonists or whatever. But, like, this is just upsetting to watch. The casual mentions of self-harm, the way they wrote them as insults, the way it wasn't even necessary to write in the child abuse, but they did anyway. The mental illness shit? Why? I get that this video can make some people feel seen or whatever, but goddamn, this video is just a whole trigger warning. It makes me angry, and I despise it for existing. I hope that video gets taken off of YouTube or deleted or something, because this is the worst thing I've ever seen. It just feels so weirdly targeted and uncomfortable. I'm guessing they were trying to make the insults more realistic, but making it realistic isn't always a good thing. This is a prime example. It's bad. Anyways, thanks for watching. I just got angry about this video and thought I should make a video about it. I don't have an outro. So, bye! Miss Savage, it made what the fuck? Oh my god!